All right, so we're gonna dive into this trailer, and I'm gonna go over some of the lore. So this is the new Zero Hero pack thing that's coming out. It's pretty hype, pretty exciting. I'm excited for this. So I've been waiting for Zero for like since the beginning of this game. Basically, I've been calling for multiple like more than 4 months at least. I think that Zero was gonna be the next hero. Like he was gonna be a hero, and I knew he was coming. I could feel it in my bones. You know, I felt in my boner that he was coming. And we'll go over these pictures as well. So there's a lot of cool lore stuff that if you aren't a fan of this whole series, the CD series, you may not understand some of the stuff here. So, and we'll go over some of the stuff in the trailer here as well. So this is the new trailer for El TEPPEN. We haven't seen it. It's the sexiest thing ever. Thought you were watching a movie, right?
A cursed memory can sometimes be a blessing in disguise. So
basically what they're saying for this, in the sense it could be a blessing in disguise, is in like this bad thing that happened to you ended up turning into a good thing. That's more or less what they're saying for the most part, not for everybody in this trailer.
This warrior defies the organization.
So I'll explain this here.
That brainwashed her into being a puppet.
So basically, she originally was part of Shadowloo. She was basically taken over by M. Bison, or Dictator, whatever you want to call him, Vega, whatever you want to name him. Hey, Spooky, what's going on? And so if you check out here, this is Cammy post Bison, post being controlled by Bison, and this is Cammy like Alpha. So this is actually the Alpha Cammy with the little hat and the blue outfit. That's actually Alpha Cammy. This is Super Turbo Cammy, or Standard Cammy, whatever you want to call her. So I just call her Super Turbo because that's Street Fighter that she's from. So that's pretty much what this is going about. She defies the organization, which is Shadowloo, and she was basically brainwashed, and she was able to get out of it, more or less. So that's why she wears a similar outfit in Alpha as Julie and Junie, because they were also brainwashed just like her. They were puppets. They were called puppets. It literally what's it referred to. So this is DeCapri. So DeCapri is basically I think it's a copy. I always forget, copy Cammy, but again, you can kind of see it's very similar to her Alpha outfit. Yeah, no problem, man. We'll see you later, my bro. Have a good night. So yes, this is DeCapri. She's featured in Ultra Street Fighter 4 as the first game she came in. Was actually a top tier character, very hard to use, and I loved Ultra. So that's why we're seeing a lot of Cammy here. So that's that's pretty sick right there. So we're probably gonna get some kind of cannon. This is Cannon Spike. Wonder for like her Shoryuken move. Yeah, there you go. Decappa. There you go. DeCapri was hella big back then. This is Cannon Spike. This is one like her Shoryuken type move. So that's pretty sweet. So then we got our boy Leon.
Agent has been tested by countless
struggles. He's been in a few games. Resident Evil 2. I mean, honestly, Graveslave probably knows a little bit more about this. Yeah, she's a huge Resident Evil fan. So, you know, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, greatest Resident Evil game ever.
Close to him. Tested by
so this is his homeboy Marvin. He was like basically his teacher as he was like a young cop, basically. And this dude saved his life once before. And then now Marvin's a zombie, and now he actually has to kill the guy, more or less, that previously saved him.
And how he fired at his transformed body.
Hence that part.
Tested by the
so this is pretty neat. I like this. This is actually really cool. The little lightning laser thing. So in Resident Evil 4, when you're on the island, there is an area where you have to go through and you have to basically just do action commands. You dodge all these things. Do we get another Ken? Because in the movie he was brainwashed in Street Fighter. Right? Maybe. Who knows? Another Ken. Get Ken that's like not normal Ken. He's like in a suit Ken with Eliza. So that's pretty cool. It's basically him right after he dodged all this stuff in Resident Evil 4. It's pretty sweet. And so this is Jack Krauser. I don't know the greatest. I don't know all the lore behind Krauser. I'm not like 100% on this, but I know that they used to be partners of some kind with Leon. I don't know if I don't even know if Krauser's in another game. If he is, I haven't played it. But it looks like he saved him at some point. But Krauser ends up going with Wesker later on, or betraying everybody. He wants to do all this crap. So.
He won't
I just realized why Leon's got the red gun, which is the same one Jill has in some of her moves, and freaking Buttface over here has green. Interesting.
Anyone else?
Yeah, so basically it's just saying he's not going to lose anybody else. Yes, he won't lose anybody else.
Lose anyone else.
Bam, shoots a zombie face headshot.
This former savior.
So this is really cool. I like this one. This one's really sweet. So I'm a huge Mega Man fan. Love the lore in Mega Man. Mysterious Lady is a green version of that gun. Oh, really? Does she? That's funny. So then she's got the same one as Krauser, which is Ada. So this is really cool. So this is Sigma. This is pre-X Sigma. And right here, he's losing his arm. It says former savior was thwarted by a single failure. Single failure being that he went to fight Zero. When Zero was first discovered, he was considered a maverick. He went and fought Zero, and Zero took his arm off by using lethal force. So, and he even had, you can barely see it back here. We can get the okay, right there. So you can see it. He actually has a beam sword as well. So he straight up just took his arm off. It was pretty sweet. So, and so now this here is Sigma himself. You got the emblem here. He became a maverick himself, and no longer is the good guy. So he changed him into rebel. So basically, him losing to Zero caused him to go maverick, more or less. And this is Sigma from Mega Man X1, just basic Sigma. Hey, Smoker, what's up, man? Yeah. That cutscene's pretty sweet. So yeah, so here you go. This is X1 Sigma. X1 Sigma actually has a sword as well, which is pretty cool. So I don't think any other Sigma has ever had a sword, because X2 Sigma uses he's like Wolverine. X3 Sigma has like a shield. X4 Sigma is the Grim Reaper. X5 Sigma, this fucking face thing. Yeah. Yeah, X4 is basically he's got the Scyther. He's the Grim Reaper. So this is pretty cool as well. They show a little bit. This is kind of funky. So they show Axl here. I can't remember this guy's name. He's from Mega Man X7, which is like, it's a game I try to forget. Let's be honest. I try to forget this game pretty badly. What the hell is it? Red. God damn it. His name's Red. Pygmalion, what's up, man? So the guy's name is Red. And, so Red and Axl, they're actually first introduced together. The Red's actually the main bad guy. And so he's actually part of a group called Red Alert with Axl, and basically their job is to take down Mavericks. They're just a Maverick hunting group, just like X and Zero, more or less. I have not seen the balance changes. We're gonna go over those when I'm done here. So, but yeah, so Red's basically the big baddie in Mega Man X7.
Even the strongest bonds, bringing the world toward.
So basically, shattering strongest bonds. They were best friends. It was literally him. Because this guy was the leader of the mercenary group, and Axl was an up and coming Maverick hunter with a special ability to transform into other Mavericks or units and stuff like that. So. Or Reploids. And so he ended up being corrupted, hence the spooky guy up here on the top right by Sigma. And that's that. So this is really cool. This is the part I really get hard over. So this destructive Maverick overcame its past. So this right here is Zero. When in this, and I'll show you guys the scene after this. In Mega Man X4, when he is fighting Sigma, when he takes his arm off, he actually removes one of these bars. And he ends up fighting from the structure they're in, and it's just a crowbar, and he takes it and he starts fighting Sigma with it. It's pretty sweet, and he literally does like not sort of this thing, not quite breaking his back, but I mean I guess he doesn't. He's got like a baldaman. It's not an abdomen, it's a baldaman. Yeah, Zero with boobs. He's got some big old knockers. Look at that. That's gonna confuse a lot of people, dude. Everybody was talking about X with his thick thighs, bruh. Look at these. Look at those thighs. You think X has thick thighs? Dude, you guys are... Look at this. Look at this man's calf down here. Look at this man's calf. Look at that. That's freaking... Like, dude, this guy lifts. Never skips leg day. Clearly, never skips leg day. Yeah, oh yeah, X is... Well, here's the funny part. Zero's better than X, except for, when he dies in every freaking game he's in. He's like, Oh, X1, let me die. Oh, X2, let me mostly die and then come back. X3, oh, let me die again to some grasshopper thing. So you can have my weapon. Zero, you gotta stop dying, bro. I'm sick of it. That's where my legs get done walking up the street, right? So yeah, this is pretty cool. So this is when he basically he's a maverick at this point, and he actually gets a W in his forehead. I'll show you this. I'll show you guys this after I'm done. He actually gets a W in his forehead, and because he's actually created by Dr. Wily. So he's originally a maverick. He's bad. He's meant to basically contest Mega Man. But it doesn't end up working out that way, because when he fights Sigma ends up busting his little thing up top, and for some reason it frees his mind, and he's good. Yeah, you gotta stop dying, bro. So this is oh god, this guy. Look at how sexy this man is. Robot. Look at this. So this is just our boy Zero. Reborn as a hunter. So like it says here at the bottom, destructive maverick overcame his past. Not really. He got fixed up by Dr. Kane. And Dr. Kane is the guy who basically took over after Dr. Light, because Dr. Light's been dead for a long time, and he's no longer around, hence his ghosty boy and the capsules, and he's reborn as a hunter. So thanks to Dr. Kane. So this is pretty cool. I'm not quite sure if I'm missing anything in this part. It goes really fast. Yeah. Yeah, no, these are just some basic bitch Reploids or something, or Mavericks. Nothing fancy. God, hold on a second. Look at this picture. Look at this man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Man, this guy. That is the sexiest robot I ever seen in my life. Let me tell you. So, and this is really cool. So this is actually interesting, because I think this image here is actually a card already. I can't remember the name of it. It's wait, my mind's going blank, but it's already a card already. So I think it's really cool, because this actually almost looks like a clay model or something. So that's pretty sweet, the way this looks. And I think it's interesting too, if we back up a bit, you can see the different design choices here. In Zero. So for instance, here, I get that fucking flower out of the way. Whatever. So here, yeah, we have a couple design choices, which is kind of interesting. So you can see he's got this here. It's a little small. It's there. But here's the main one. So this right here, they switched this up. This is like Zero built like X, right? And he's got the ball here with the like the yellow. So and these little booby things are huge compared to the other pictures. So whereas here, it's not as visible. You can't tell there's the ball, but there's no yellow, right? So definitely different artists, just pretty much keeping with the same things. Again, no yellow on the ball. And then slightly different design here. It's a little bit different by a tad. So, and then here, definitely there's a ball, but it's not the yellow. So again, kind of interesting. He looks more human. He's got some teeths, big old fucking teeths. Yeah, he does change his armor. So it's just interesting. Some of the stuff changes here. It's kind of cool. So best part of the whole thing.
Reached its bitter conclusion.
What am I fighting for?
Oh my god, that's so sick. So that's pretty self-explanatory. He has to kill Iris. For those who don't know, basically there's a big old war going on, and then basically the Reploids want to basically go and stop the humans, fight the humans. And X and Zero are like, no, you can't do that. Like you're starting a war. You can't be doing that, right? So, and shoulder pauldrons, yeah, these big ass, these cool things. So basically he goes to fight Iris, and that little girl right there, and doesn't try to fight Iris, but she's like, I gotta protect my brother Zero. I can't let you hurt him, kind of a thing. And so he ends up having to fight Iris, and now he's like. Basically, he's like, I just had to kill somebody I cared about, and hence, what am I fighting for? Like, he doesn't know what he's fighting for. It's really important. Man, that's powerful. Like, even today, that's still a pretty powerful scene. Now, I want to freeze frame some of this. Zero's the hero the 49ers need. All right, so we have a what are we fighting for? Card coming out, it looks like, because we don't actually have one, so that's really cool. There's another Zero. There's a lot of Zero cards. A lot of Zero cards here. Yeah, these do look like cheddar. So a lot of Zero cards. Here's one that we've already seen. Here's one we've already seen. This is another card. This might be a new card, but I was pretty sure that we already had one that looked like that. I could be wrong. We got a Cammy Cannon Spike over here. So that's pretty cool. We got a DiCaprio card coming out. So pretty much a lot of the pictures they've showed us are cards. So we got Red, we got Leon. Yeah, it's a lot of the same shit now for the most part. Maybe this eye. I don't know if the eye means anything. So we're gonna. This is probably some kind of zero legendary. If I had to guess, probably a zero legendary here, Cammy legendary here with Cannon Spike. Maybe Spike or Cammy. So that's pretty cool. And we got a red Sigma, probably red, maybe a red legendary Sigma, probably some kind of black. These guys are probably, based on their backgrounds, both these guys are probably some kind of black legendaries or epics. Cammy is probably going to be green, maybe. She's got a green background. They tend to focus like their colors very similarly to what they're going to end up being. So it makes sense that red and Sigma are black. So it pretty much just repeats them. So haunted by memories.
New card pack release.
So pretty cool. So we're not going to end this because there's a little bit more. There's a tad, and I'll explain this in a second. Because I can show you guys the ending, actually. Oh, yeah, the artists are super good. So we're going to pause here. So this is X. We don't really know what this means. We're making maybe some kind of skin. We don't know. But it says X possesses great risks as well as great possibilities. I can only hope for the best. And this actually has a date, and it says T-Light. So let me show you what that is. So that is actually from the opening of Mega Man X1. So when you sit on the opening screen for Mega Man X1, this whole thing is going through. I love how it looks like everything over here is like Maximilian Dude. So it states right here, X possesses great risks as well as great possibilities. I can only hope for the best. September 18th, 20XX. Thomas Light, T-Light. So that's actually a quote from the original Mega Man X game. So we don't quite know what it means, but generally what that is that's not, so that there, that image, that is not, it's going to restart. That is not X in a capsule per se, like getting an upgrade. This is actually X being awoken for the first time is what that is. Because this opening here, this is actually when X gets awoken. So it tells you about him. Basically, he gave him the ability to think and feel and make his own decisions. He's not a pure blown robot. He's basically the first Reploid. He's basically, him and Zero are technically the first Reploids. Phoenix Wright next? No, sorry, it's not going to be Phoenix Wright. It's probably going to be a Monster Hunter, if I had to guess. I think it's going to be Monster Hunter. I don't think there will ever be another Darkstalkers character. T-Light. T-Light. Yeah, he's a light version of T-Heavy. So yeah, that's what that whole thing is about. It's the end of this whole thing where they say what's going on, and that if a robot must never harm a human being, the results would be disastrous, and I fear that no force in the earth could stop him. So basically, if X ever hurt a human or decided to go Maverick, Dr. Light's basically afraid that he's going to be so powerful at that time when he made him that he would actually destroy the world. There's a possibility that Wily knew this information because Zero didn't wake up until that point as well. He didn't wake up till after X, till X woke up. So it's very, very likely that they were very, very closely somehow connected in some way. Maybe Wily knew something. But yeah, so that's what this is here. So X possesses great risks as well as great responsibilities or possibilities. I can only hope for the best. September 18th, 20XX T-Light. So yeah. So yeah, this guy right here. So that's whenever. So 30 years after this was written, that's what was done. So we're gonna go over some stuff. I have a bunch of data here. I haven't gone over everything. So that kind of explains some of the lore for you guys. There's gonna be more lore. I'll explain later on. So God, he looks so damn sexy. Look at this man, so gorgeous. Okay, so let's get some music going. We need some music. Let's get some hype music. We got some Mega Man. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Passive Zero, could that be more perfect? It's perfect. Alright, so new hero, purple. Obviously, you guys know a lot of this stuff, so I'm just going to give you my take on things, because then you guys have probably heard other things. So, first hero art, fight against inner demons. We're just going to call it Fade. It's the easiest way. I'm not going to call it fight against inner demons. It's Fade. It's Fade. Okay, F-A-I-D, Fade. Adds a Maverick or Maverick Hunter randomly to the EX pocket. So Maverick, this card is, I love it. I love the picture. It's so good. So this is the moment when he's a Maverick, and like I said, actually I'll show you this. When he was fighting, this is actually the music when it's funny. This is actually the exact music. This is perfect. That's really funny. I'll show you Zero versus Sigma. Is there like an HD version? I don't think there is. Yeah, so this is when they first meet, and they fight each other.
What's our current situation?
Commander!
Where's that red maverick that wiped out Garma's unit?
Inside. He's inside that door.
You may leave now. I'll take care of this personally.
Yes, enjoy the shitty voiceovers.
I don't want any more of my people being sacrificed.
So he was originally not a Maverick. He was named Maverick Hunter. This is from Mega Man X4, by the way. I was thinking about playing that tonight because I can run through that game in about an hour, so I'm still contemplating it. It's my favorite Mega Man game. I can beat it so fast with Zero. So this is their first fight ever. First time ever meeting. Look at this badass. He's so cool. I should be a voice actor. Speed Racer, right? And Sigma's strong. Sigma is strong. He's like the strongest Maverick Hunter at this point. X isn't even around. I don't even think he's part of the Maverick Hunters yet. Yeah, throw your thing at him. I like the 90s like background. Oh, look at that. The sick punch. Look at this. It's like Renaissance images. Yeah. The super 90s background. Like the moving pictures in the back. It's like old school, like except for Dragon Ball Z, like Yu Yu Hakusho and shit like that. Yeah, see, that's where he grabs. That's what I was talking about. So that's where he grabs the. This right here is where I was saying where he grabs that pole, and this is where he busts out his beam saber and he grabs the pole. Bam! This is where he goes to fight Sigma with the pole. Sick. Classic. Look at that face! That sneer, dude. That's one of my favorites. That sneer he does right there. Oh, look at that! I love it! I love it! I'll show you why I love it. I will show you why I love it. Here's why I love the sneer. Where is it at? Where'd it go? Look at that! Look at this crazy fool. He's got, I can't do anything with it. Weird. He's got the same exact sneer. He's got that, one of these characters, one of these pictures has it on it. Let me see if I can find it. We saw it somewhere. Oh, no, that's why it was in the trailer. Yeah, no, sorry. It's in the trailer. It's in this thing. Let me find it. Yeah, it's in the trailer. No, where did I see it? I saw it somewhere. Where did I see that sneer? I saw it somewhere. I don't know where I saw it. Anyway, it's on a card maybe or what maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But yeah, so but he's got that, dude. I love that. That's the like, oh, I'm such a badass. I'm about to whoop your ass and you don't even know it. Face. Look at that. Oh, I love it. He's all, yo, I don't even have a weapon. Rip your arm, fam. He just goes anime right through him. Zero F's given. Zero F's given. Now he's just beating the shit out of him. Yeah, he can't beat the pipe. Yeah, like he's literally about to wreck it. Look at him. Here he is with that. I love it. And this is where Wily comes into play. So something activated and it's messing with his head. And it's got the W. Like I said, it's created by Dr. Wily. And this is the punch that changed the world. Burning finger!
Look, it's Commander Sigma. Incredible. Now I'm certain there's no one who's a match for the commander. What?
Take that red maverick to the repair center. And call Dr. Kane.
Dr. Kane.
I wish to have that
Shining finger! Yeah.
Commander, are you okay?
Silence!
Yeah, so he basically jacked him up, and then when he got him to Dr. Kane was able to repair him and make him like unevil, essentially. So that's kind of important big stuff there. So just to explain some of that, what's going on with this whole Maverick and Maverick Hunter thing. So he was originally a Maverick, and then became Maverick Hunter. So that's why I thought this music was actually fitting. It's the music from that scene. It's kind of funny. So Maverick Hunter. Okay, so this card's pretty cool. Destroys a random enemy unit with an MP cost of 6 or less. It's godlike. What do you want me to say? It's an epic. I mean, it's just, it goes into your hand or your EX pocket. It's a 1-cost obliteration. That's basically what it is. Like, depending on how much it costs, that could be really powerful. But you don't get to choose, so you get these randomly. But if I'm gonna get any of these, this is the one I want. There is nothing better that you could possibly want in this game, but a 1-cost pretty much almost remove everything in the game card. Like, most people don't play anything above 6. Very rare do people play anything above 6. So that's a really, 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 really good card. Really good option. The other one, Maverick Hunter, gives a friendly unit 2/4. Not bad, because purple doesn't really have buff cards. They think they're the only set at this point that has no buff cards, aside from like the negate that buffs you. That's it. So that's super solid. What's up with all this X4 music? I'm cool with it, but what am I feeling? Give me some. No. Sigma music. All right. So then we got Rakuhoha. So Rakuhoha. Let me show you what that one is. Actually, I'll just show you here. So it's in multiple games, Rakuhoha. So originally, it's this ability right here in Mega Man X4. I can't really. There you go. So in Mega Man X4, you get it from who the hell do you get it from? Holy shit, my brain's breaking right now. So it's originally in Mega Man X4. It's Peacock. Thank you. I couldn't remember who you get it from. So yeah, you get it from Cyber Peacock, and you basically smashes the ground and it just hits everything in all directions. Every game it changes a little bit. In other games it does change up. It tells you damage chart here, and so that's in X4. It's more or less the same if we look at other images of it. So here it is. Where is it? I know there's another one. So it's very similar to like this move right here. The C Flasher in Mega Man X5. It's really, really close. So more or less kind of the same thing. And he also uses it. I'm trying to think. Does he use that in Does he use it in Marvel vs. Capcom? I thought he did. Yeah. I think he uses it. Oh, yeah. So Rekoha. So Marvel vs. Capcom, he uses Rekoha. It's a little different. So it's technically a different move, which kind of makes sense. Yeah, so Rekoha is this one. So this is the one that he hits the whole screen, and this is out of Mega Man X5. And that's what he has in Mega Man X, the Marvel series. But in so the one specifically here we're seeing is from Mega Man X4, and that's the one that spreads out a little bit more in a sense. Hey, Real Slayer and Kyo, how you guys doing? Storm Owl weakness. Yeah, exactly. That is Storm Owl's weakness, correct. Alright, so we got that one, and then we have the, so this one's pretty good. Oh yeah, because it discusses memories, so let's discuss memories real fast. I'm pretty sure I understand how this works. Release the time, key to victories lies in memories. So where is it? I think it says, yeah. So it says deals 4 damage, split among enemy units. That's its base. Memory of 4 deals 7 damage. Memory of 10 deals 12 damage. Memory. This is my opinion. I think everybody's kind of questioning it right now because we don't all 100% know. Can I open up that image? Oh shit, that's so sick. I love the detail. So its memory is card abilities will change if the number of action cards used in that battle are equal to or greater than the determined number. So memory is, as far as I can tell, as far as my opinion here, I think memory is both players, and I'll tell you why. 2 reasons. One, it specifically says used in that battle. It doesn't say used by that player in battle, in that battle. It just says in battle. So in that battle specifically, right? So it doesn't include previous ones, it's just that one. So that's why I think it involves both characters or both players. So if I use 2 actions and the opponent uses 3, we're at a total of 5 memory. I could be wrong. but we don't know for sure yet. So the other reason why I think that is because I think what happens is if you have memory only set to just that one character or that one player, then you also limit the possibilities of what memory can do. Whereas if you can control an aspect of it to an extent on your end, but then your opponent controls an aspect of it on their end, it can both really be really good for you or really bad for you. So if you have a super heavy memory deck, memory is going to be really good if your opponent's also playing. It's going to be more valuable if your opponent's either playing a full-blown memory deck as well, which you guys will kind of feed off each other, which I think is a good mechanic. I think it's interesting. It's different. Or if they just have actions anyway, regardless of memory. I think it'll benefit you more. So if you have a bunch of... But at the same time, if your opponent is playing almost no actions and you don't have a ton of actions, or you have a ton of actions and they don't become valuable and they're not able to do a lot with them because your opponent's focusing more on units and not focusing on memory, then you can hurt yourself in that matter, right? So it's kind of like a give and take, and I think that's important. I think that allows Zero to either be really good or medium, or it gives them options, or at least for that ability for Rakuhoha. Because 10 memory, you can get that up pretty quick if both players are doing it, but by yourself, 10 actions is a lot by yourself. I mean, we're talking a minimum 10 MP. That means to get this, you got to play 10 actions at least. It doesn't mean you can get some for free, and that's why I think it's both players. I think it's both players, but I also think there's also probably going to be cards that are going to be like adds one memory, or adds one memory to the slot or pile or set or whatever. That's my opinion. I think there'll be cards just like Growth had that. I think we'll get the same with this set if I had to say so. So the next option, hero art, which is my personal favorite one. A lot of people think, oh, this one's just like a weaker Shoryuken, but I think it's better. I'll tell you why. Because it's purple. Purple has a lot of cards that already have fairly decent base attack, and purple also has haste, agility. You know, they have flight and they have agility. So what does that mean? So that means when you give a unit +2 attack and combo, you can do a lot of shit, right? So by being able to avoid attacks, you can hit face directly, right? So imagine this. It's endgame. Opponent has 10 health. It's getting not even endgame. Opponent has 10 health, right? He hasn't played shit for a while, or he just played something big. He's like, oh, how is he going to deal with this? He can't deal with this. I'm going to remove the next. I'm going to do this or this. I don't even have Tenkuha ready, but I have enough. I have let's just go with a Tigrex in my hand, right? I have Tigrex in my hand. I drop the Tigrex. Allows me to use Tenkuha. I throw Tenkuha on Tigrex. Tigrex about to hit face for 12 damage, right? That's kind of crazy. Or, hear this, combo also ties in with spillover. So, for instance, again, same concept. If I have a unit with spillover, again, we'll just use Tigrex. You do spillover combo plus that 2 attack. Even if my attack is only 4, right? I'm doing 8 to the unit in front, and I'm doing 4 to the units on the side. That's, for a lot of cases, that's a board clear. That is a unit board clear. That's insane. That's so good. So good. And then there's the whole fact with Nightmare. You know, the freaking dude who... So then there's that Nightmare issue, which we don't know what about yet. So, what Nightmare is... Nightmare is the card that's invincible, that has 13 health, 13 attack, which doesn't make sense since it's invincible. Health shouldn't matter. There is a couple ways to kill it, I guess. There is a way to kill Nightmare with Akuma. So anyway, you can put this on Nightmare, and then if you give Nightmare flight or stealth is the easiest one. Then you just throw a Tenkuha and you do 30 damage, and that's game over. So kind of weird, kind of crazy. So there are ways around it though. You can use like If you have a seal, like, or not, if you like a Karen or a Sitiaku, you can seal it up. If you have, if you do a Kuma, you can use Raging Demon to remove him. There's different options to use. Basically, remove it. Different black cards to kill the field. So there's options. But we don't know how much these cost yet. So, but currently Tenkuha is my favorite because I feel like it's going to be a fairly low cost because it's a one-time thing, similar to Devil Breaker. But this is so much better than Devil Breaker, and I'll tell you why. So Spillover is nice, but this Tenkuha more or less guarantees you're going to kill whatever's in front of your unit. So if they drop a unit, you're going to kill it. Right, so that's I find that's way better than almost every other card in this game because everything else. Because for instance, you have a 2-cost. You're already gonna have a unit. Say for instance, you have a unit on the field, right? And that unit's gonna hit this next unit, come up in front of it. So let's say that unit's got, let's just say 9 health. You got 9 health on that unit, right? It's a 3/9 or something weird. So you could do, like, the next closest for damage-wise, realistically, is going to be Shinku Hadouken, right? So that's 7 damage, as far as I know. I haven't looked at the updates. I don't know if they're changed. So, now, and let's just say you have a card popping up, and it's 3/4. Nothing fancy. It's like a cost or 2 cheaper, right? This card's about to come up and whap them. You throw Tenkuha in there. They just lost a massive card because you just did 10 damage to it in one shot. That's big. And your card's still alive. That's big. So I think a part of it is just being able to remove cards like really fast. And depending on the how powerful this is, like, people underestimate combo. Combo, when you like, combo is in a sense exponential because the extra damage you do every time. It's like really big. So for instance, like, people don't realize combos. So I've been fighting so much Yan Li, I can't help it. So let me just give you an idea. So combo with 1 attack does 2. Combo with 2 attack does 4. Combo with 3 attack does 6. But once it starts getting bigger, it gets bigger and bigger. So, but once you add the 2 in, you're gonna be doing a lot of damage. So, combo does a lot of damage. It's huge. So. Like, imagine... You can't do that. I was going to say, imagine doing Tenkuha on, like... I mean, you could. You could do Tenkuha on some crazy shit. I don't know if there's any cards in purple that have piercing, but if you could do piercing with it, that'd be nuts. That would be nuts. So, alright, let's move on. So we already talked about memories. This is pretty cool. Past actions determines future battle. So here we got Zero fighting Colonel. Really, really cool picture there. We got Zero after he kills Iris. What am I fighting for? Very powerful scene, even today. It's goofy, but this is pretty cool. So this is actually so this one's actually the opening of Mega Man X1. So this is pretty sweet. So that's the opening of Mega Man X1, essentially. I actually don't know who this character is. Maybe it's just some random Reploid, but this is really cool. I like this picture because you have the little drop ball guys. I don't know their names. These guys are called Deer Ball back here. So this is pretty cool. I'll zoom in for you guys. So this is pretty sweet. Yeah, I like this. So you got the Deer Ball back here. And then... Yeah, I'm not really sure who this Reploid is. I feel like she appears somewhere else in the game. You got these little bee dudes. They drop little bombs. They appear throughout the game. This big bumblebee guy. He's only in the first stage. Same thing with these drop guys. I think they're only in the first stage of the game. So this is still cool. And it's in the city. So this is really cool. It's a cool callback to what the hell they originally did stuff. So that's pretty sweet. I like it. I'm digging it. I like stuff like that. I like, because, like, I'm a huge Mega Man fan, so seeing this stuff, like, redrawn is really, really cool. So, so this is some cool, interesting stuff here. I think I can open these up separately. I don't know how big they're going to be, though. They're tiny. All right. So, I'm guessing this is Marvin right here. So, that's fine. We got the Chief from Mega Man, Resident Evil 4. So, he's in here. We have another Trish card. We have a Magna Centipede. He's from Mega Man X2. Oh, he looks so sick. We got Donovan here from Darkstalkers. We got some kind of monster hunter guys. I don't quite know who it is. And then we have Devil May Cry 4 Dante and Nero. on here, so that's pretty sick. And then again down here, if we take a look, it looks like Trish here with a statue of Sparta. This is Leon when he actually fights the chief in the boss fight. So that's him transforming. He's got the big old like spine thing. This is Sherry Birkin running from her dad, essentially. Transformed motherfucker. And then we have another one of Donovan with the girl. I can't remember her name. Taking care of her. And then looks like we have a Tigrex card escaping from some thing, being chased by something. I don't know what that is. Wait, are those cards together? Yo, what? Are they connecting? Hold the phone. And then we got Nero from Devil May Cry 5. I still haven't played that one. This is Metal Shark, right? Mega Man Metal Shark. That's his name. Metal Shark player. Yeah. So this one confuses me a little bit. The Metal Shark player, because if you look here, look above him. He's got the Magna Centipede ball above him. What's up with that? They're sorry, my burp. They're from two totally different games. Interesting. Let me tell you too. I also hate this boss, not because I hate him. I hate his level. His level's the worst. All right, so some of the cards. Let's look at these. These are pretty sick. Do they get bigger? I can't right-click it. That's unfortunate. So this is Leon, Agent's Memories. Pretty sweet. So you got Resident Evil 2 Leon and then Resident Evil 4 Leon. Pretty cool. Got a little yoke, dude. Look at those fucking forearms. Jesus Christ. So it deals 2 damage to enemy hero and unit. You get to pick. Memory of 7 deals 7 damage to enemy hero or enemy unit instead. Crazy good card. It's basically an action Shinku Hadouken, or you can hit face with it. So I think it's super good. Very, very useful card. The Doll's Memories gives the unit +4, -4. Memory of 7 gives unit 4/4. I think this is a really cool card as well, especially early game. I think this is actually one of the better cards because a 4 +4 -4 to something that's like, imagine putting something like that on like Rebecca, who is 113. You now have a card that is 5'9". That's really good. That's really good. So that's a pretty good card. Yeah, and the card art's really cool. So you got Alpha Cammy back here, or is a controlled Bison, and then you got Super Turbo Cammy up in there in the front. So yeah, this card's really cool. I think there's a lot of interesting options you can do with it. And what's cool is a lot of these are 2 costs, so you can use them in other decks too for interesting stuff. Oh, and you know what? I missed something that I was gonna mention. I saw earlier. It's further down. Yeah. Oh, that's where I saw the Sneer. I'm an idiot. The Sneer's up here, right up here. That's where I saw it. It's in this pic. So that's that card. So yeah, that's where I saw it. So that's pretty cool. Love it. Love it. All right. And then this card, it's kind of crazy, but can be crazy good. So destroys a friendly unit and negates an action card with MP cost of 5 or less. There's no action cards in this game that negate 5 or less outright. This would be the only one. Killer Bee Cammy. Yep, basically. It's the Alpha Cammy. The green leggy action can be used on enemy units too, so it can kill. Oh, it can be. Did it? Gives the unit. Oh yeah, you're right. It can be used to kill units. That's yeah, you're right. That's pretty cool. And then there's no way to block it. You have to negate it. That's the only way. And then you got this one here. This one's pretty sweet. I love the picture. I love all these pictures because it's basically showing them like before and after. It's pretty cool. And then a memory of 10 negates an action card without destroying a friendly unit instead. So it negates anything. Anything. Like there's no, this is the only card in the game that can negate Brainwash. It's the only card I think there is one card that came out during the growth thing that if you growth a certain amount of times you could negate stuff. So I don't know if it went up to 7. I think it only went up to 6. It was an Oro card. It's a 4 cost and it could negate up to 6 if you I think it was if you explored a certain amount of times. So, but it still could not stop. Mind control. Still could not stop like a lot of things. So this can stop a lot of shit. Really, this is the best. This technically can be the best negate in the game. I would if I'm gonna use lots of memory, or if memory just has to do with action cards and that's it, I'm running this motherfucker. If it's both players. This one's Rebel's Memories destroys a random enemy unit. Memory of 7 destroys all units instead. I don't know if this card's that good because you have what Game of Chance, right? And Game of Chance is very similar to this, except it allows you to possibly keep a card. However, if you're, for instance, playing Rebels Memories and your opponent has a bunch of cards on the board and you're able to drop, say, save up a bunch and you drop like a Tyrant, 2/5 Tyrant, and then you play this, you can clear their board possibly, and then also keep your Tyrant alive, which is pretty sweet. Or get your 2/5, 2/8 Tyrant on the ground, so that's kind of interesting card there. So I love the art on here again. He's losing his arm here, got wrecked by Zero, and then now he's Maverick Sigma. They give this guy abs. Look at these abs, dude. My God, ridiculous. And then something to note here. This is obviously another card they haven't shown, and I don't think anybody's noticed this. Nobody has seen this yet or noticed it. There is a card featuring Alia and Gate. Now, in Mega Man X6, Gate previously had worked with Alia. He was actually like a researcher along with Alia, and they worked together. And so we're actually getting to see them together. It looks like Gate's upset, angry about something, and Alia's maybe trying to console him. But that's definitely another card we have not seen. It didn't show anywhere else, but it's some kind of card featuring Gate and Alia. So the more Mega Man cards I get, the better. I love Mega Man. It's one of my favorite series of all time. So that's really, really cool. So that's about all they've really shown. They haven't shown too much else. You got this warning thing. Warning. Haunted Memories, March 2020 update. We don't know when that's coming. Cool thing of Sigma here. This is probably the legendary card. Looks like there's some kind of planet behind him, maybe. So, and then we also have the Zero campaign. We'll discuss this. Yes, Sigma was originally a Maverick Hunter prior. So originally Sigma was actually a Maverick Hunter, and Zero was a Maverick. So, and actually Sigma became a Maverick because of Zero, more or less. He got his ass whooped by Zero, then he got saved by Zero, and then Sigma became a Maverick. So I'm helping you guys all with this Mega Man lore. Dude, look, I got all this stuff in here. I got all the lore. I got my Marvel's Capcom 3 shirt on today. We're not gonna look at her. We're gonna cover her up. Who else? We got my boy Dante up here. My boy Dante. We got my boy Ryu. I wish Mega Man or Zero. I wish Zero was on this shirt, but he's not. Yeah, I've been playing Mega Man since I was a kid. Fuck these humans, basically. So Maverick is basically you want to just do away with humans, and it's against robot law to harm humans. Which is funny because I don't think we ever see a human except in any of the games, except Dr. Light. Dr. Light was a human. I guess Dr. Kane's a human. A lot of the smart ass mofos are humans. Old human white dudes with big ass beards. Don't ask why. Gonna go to me for Mega Man lore? I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been playing Mega Man a long time. I mean, I'm doing a Mega Man marathon right now. Been trying to go through all the games, so Mega Man was my first original love series of anything I ever played. So I'm a big fan of Mega Man. Have been for a long time. Mega Man X2 was actually my first owned Mega Man game. I think my first memory of a Mega Man game, is Mega Man 3, and specifically Snake Man. So Snake Man has a little bit of in his level, because the level's just nothing but snakes until you get out up to the sky, which makes no sense. But Snake Man, right here, buddy. I love you. Except Battle Network 2 Snake Man. Battle Network 2 Snake Man looks awfully stupid. Yeah, X4 is my favorite. X4 is my favorite Mega Man game, though, of all time. X4 is just such a good game. It's got the anime scenes, it's got a great story, the levels are great, the music's great, it's just, the controls are fantastic, it's just a fun game to play. And it's not a long game. Hey, BGR, what's up, man? Okay, so anyway, we're going to go over the Zero campaign. From the Mega Man X series, the Maverick Hunter Zero will join the battle as a new hero. Haunted by Memories is the new card set which depicts characters who strive to move towards the future while hiding their past memories. And be released at the same time as Zero. Yes! Don't forget, I called Zero months ago. I've been wanting this man. So also there is a sale going on. People are like, I've been hearing word on the street is... I'm gonna break the bank with Zero. So that's the word on the street. You heard it here first. That's the word on the street. It might be true. It might be true. I don't want to break the bank because I'm trying to be smart with my money and invest in buy a house. I'm very close to buying my first house. I'm very close. So, TEPPEN or house? It's very tough. Very tough. And like, dude, I always beat everybody. I don't know if anybody has spent more money on this game than Iowa. We love him to death. So anyway, if you don't, I don't know what is the, hold on, let me open up TEPPEN real fast. I don't even know what the current, what is it right now for AD? Because I'm going to do this, because I want to get all the 0 cards. I want to get them. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. So yeah, I'm close to owning my first house. People say you can't own a house without like a college degree and all that shit. I don't have a college degree and I'm doing it. And I'm investing money. And I have a brand new truck. Multiple things that people said I couldn't have or do. Well, yeah, I get... No, zeros. Hold on. Zeros featured in this. I'm trying to load up. What is... I gotta do an update. What is this baloney? Stupid. Dumb. Hold on. I haven't even logged in today since 4 o'clock, so it's got to give me all my things. Oh, baby, look at that. I pulled a 120. Hell yeah. I pulled a 120. We're going to probably play a little bit of TEPPEN tonight. I'm ranked 77? What was I earlier? I was 69 or something. I don't know what I was. Yeah, so if I go to the shop, jewel shop, what was it previously? Oh, yeah, wow, you get an extra 2,500. Wow! Yeah, dude, that's a good offer. You get 15,000 crystals. Jewels for $80. Where normally you get 12,500. So you get an extra 2,500. That's an extra 10 packs. That's a great deal. That's a really good deal. That's an extra 10 packs. I'm definitely gonna be doing this because I've been wanting 0 for so long. I've been wanting 0 for so long. Hold on, I gotta verify my purchase. I'm rich, bitch. Hey, Big Menace, I did minimum wage for a long time. Just be smart with your money, and you can still do a lot of things with it. Just don't buy stupid shit. I purchased 15,000. Yeah, peace out. All right, I got a lot of shit now. You wrecked. Okay, so anyway, buy this. You get an extra 10 packs. That's pretty good. If you're gonna spend money, you might as well do it. So here. Just do it, cause think about it this way: if you spend $10 or more a month or a week on going out to eat food, don't do that, and do this. Support TEPPEN. It's a great game. It's fun. I play money because it gives me fun. I enjoy it. I've met a lot of cool people through TEPPEN, so this is really cool. Really cool. I'm gonna show you guys here. I don't think anybody is. There's a lot of things nobody's noticed. So. I feel like I'm the only person noticing these things, and maybe it's because I know these characters so well. So this image right here. If I could load it up. So this right here, I'm pretty sure this is the image we're gonna get, mostly because of the size. That is the image that's gonna come across the board as Zero does his Rekuhoha. So that's the exact move he does. He slams into the ground. You can see the things coming out of the ground. That's what Rekuhoha is gonna look like. That's freaking sweet. Because especially, he's got like this purple wave coming off his fist. This fool is smashing the ground. Like, he's making a giant explosion in the ground. This is amazingly cool. I love this image. Really sick. You let your girlfriend go to school, so you're trying to see... Oh, yeah. Well, that's understandable. I mean, if you have expenses, it gets tough. Like, the less expenses you have, the better. But that's really cool. So that's what Rekuhoha is definitely going to look like. And then there's a retweet campaign. You get Haunted by Memories packs. So just retweet shit. If you guys are on Twitter, just do it. Even if you're not on Twitter, get on Twitter, just do it. It helps you guys get packs. So, this right here, it's going to be the image for Rekuhoha. I'm calling it right now. I will even take this image. Let me see here. I'm tweeting right now. I'm tweeting. That's what we do. We tweet. How do you spell Rekuhoha? I was... There's Tenkuha. Yeah, so Tenkuha, we didn't go over this. So Tenkuha is the ability he actually gets in Mega Man X4. It turns his saber purple, and it basically does a little bit more damage. It's essentially what it is. It's just an upgraded Z saber, more or less is what that is. So for those who didn't know what Tenkuha was, now you know what it is. Yeah, there we go. Rekuhoha. Or Rakuhoha. Never mind. Rakuhoha. Rakuhoha. Let's see here. So, because we got that other card too. Because a lot of people haven't noticed these things, so you know, I am paying attention to everything, everything. Can I get back here without that? Yeah. So here's that other image right there. We're gonna snip that bad boy. Snip that bad boy. Bam. Snip it and clip it. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else seems to have noticed this, and I did because I'm godlike. Snip that and clip that. So that's the majority of everything going on with Zero. Pretty cool stuff here. I am super excited. I have been wanting this hero since more or less day one. Yes, this is TEPPEN Tabletop Steve. It's a fantastic game. They just announced today that Zero is going to be the next hero in the game. He is going to be... I'm just gonna play Zero. I ain't playing anybody else. So yeah, so really cool stuff. Zero's gonna be the next hero. I don't know. This is probably just maybe an image on one of the cards, or this is gonna be something maybe what he looks like in when he's chilling in the main menu. So, either way, Zero looks fantastic. He looks fantastic. That's all I care about for the most part. But we're gonna get a lot of cool Mega Man stuff. We got Resident Evil stuff. We got Street Fighter stuff. We got 2 Mega Man things coming in hot because Sigma and Zero really have a really close connection to each other. And yes, I'm going to be going over balance changes here in 1 second. So, yep, that's it. So make sure you guys, what? Wait, why did I show up here? Oh, they retweeted me. Nice. Appreciate that. Cool. I didn't, hey, look at me! I'm on the Play TEPPEN website. Look at that. I'm on the Play TEPPEN website. I'm an important person. If you guys want to hear about me, you go here. I'm smart. Big time. I'm in the big time now. Teppenception, right? I'm seeing me on the TEPPEN website talking about Teppen. That's how you do it. So, pretty cool stuff. So, hopefully I helped you guys out with some of the lore. I'm going to upload all the info we talked about on YouTube, and all that good stuff. So, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. I don't upload too much on YouTube, but this is easy. So, ambassador time. Yep. Ambassador me.